welcome to my YouTube channel Learning with Koli and Rohan. Today we will read New Mulberry English course book 4 and Italy with Oxford Ariel, class 4. We will read chapter number 6, Tenali Rama and the Kingdom. If something is logical, it makes sense. To solve a problem, we often have to be logical. How logical are you? How good are you at solving problem? Try this one. A lily doubles its size every day. It will take 30 days to reach its full size, on which day will the lily be half its size? I will not answer the question because we have to read this story. So let's read. Now let us read a story about King Krishnadev Raya and Tenali Rama, who was very clever at solving problem. There once was a king named Krishnadev Raya. He ruled over the mighty Vijayanagar Empire. One night he dreamt of a splendid place. It was made of glittering stones and it floating in the air. It had 100 rooms. Each was painted with beautiful design. The palace could light up with 1,000 lights or be made to disappear into the darkness by merely wishing so. Each day he kept thinking about the palace in his dream, even when he was supposed to be working. Tomorrow I will tell the courtiers about that dream I had. The next morning at the court. Last night I dreamt of a magnificent palace. Encouraged by his foolish and greedy courtiers, the king made a public announcement. Not everyone at the court was wise or honest. Most of the courtiers wanted to flatter the king, hoping he would reward them in return. My king, your dream is indeed marvelous. Yes, it is only a great king can have such as a grand dream. I want my dream palace built. Go find me a person who can design or build such a palace for me. I will give him 100,000 gold coins. The courtiers were shocked by the king's announcement. Their mouth fell open. But what could they say against a king's command? Most of them did not have the courage to tell the king. Whoever heard of a palace floating in air? But how can we tell the king? It is not possible. A few of the wise and honest courtiers tried reasoning with the king. My king, it would be impossible to build over the cloud and air. Such a palace cannot be built. My king, he speaks the truth. Silence! I will have no more of your excuse, and I will not be pleased if you cannot build me a palace in the air. The courtiers were worried. They knew there was only one man who could find a way out. His name was Tenali Rama. He was a minister, poet, and jester at the king's court. So the chief minister decided to go to Tenali Rama's house and speak to him. A few days later, a man trotted into the king's court crying for juicy. My dear fellow, what is the matter? Who had been unjust with you? Tell me without fear, and I shall see justice once. I have been robbed, your majesty. I have nothing left. Who has robbed you? Name him, and I will have him severely punished. Your Majesty, I will tell you, but you must first promise me that you will not punish me. The king was astonished, but he remembered his promise and sat back to listen to what the man had to say. Your Majesty, last night I dreamed that you had come with your entourage of ministers and commanders and robbed my entire life, saving 5,000 gold coins. How foolish you are! How can you believe that your dream can be real? Dreams are not true. If your Majesty dream of a palace hanging in the air can be made to come true, then why can't my dream be real too? But before the king could answer, the man tore off his false beard and hair. It was none other than Tenali Rama. Tenali bowed low before the amazed king. Your Majesty, I apologize for shaking you, but this was the only way of convincing you that your dream of building a palace floating in the air is impossible. The king burst into laughing. You are right, Tenali. You are really very clever. In first page, empire means a group of state or country ruled by one person. Word splendid means very beautiful. In second page, word magnificent means extremely attractive and impressive. Courtiers mean those in attendance at the court of a prince or king. Encourage, having received support and courage. Announcement, telling people about something. In third page, the command mean word that tell you that you must do something. Courage means not being afraid or not showing that you are afraid. Impossible means something that cannot be done. In fourth page, word jester mean a clever person at a king court whose duty is to make people laughing. Tottered meaning walked with shaky step. Juicy meaning fair treatment. Severely meaning in a very harsh manner. In fifth page, their astonished mean is very surprised, and entourage mean a group of people attending or surrounding an important person. In sixth page, world apologies mean that to say that you are sorry. Word convincing means make somebody believe that something is true. Thank you. Bye bye. Like my video and subscribe my channel. And don't forget to share my video.